what's next? I keep forgetting what slides are. See, normally I have the laptop up here, so I could see what slides coming up next. But now they have it all their control over there. So this is going to be a surprise for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you this morning here. Our first panel of the day, I'm going to give the mic over to the Bobby Vala of the Valaverse. Bobby, take it away.
Thank you guys. You guys are the best. All right, so I guess we're going to start. I was looking forward to this. I love doing these panels. Thank you guys for coming out to the DFW show. It's been great. Texas is awesome. Some very nice people here. You guys are awesome. Who got a bone collector? Wow, all right. Who got a bloody one? Wait. Who? Wait. Oh! All right, don't boo yet. You're going to boo after this one. Who put it up on eBay? Yeah, nobody's admitting to that one. So, who pre-ordered Series 5? All right. Who got a Vanguard? All right. All right. So let's get on into it. First thing we're going to talk about, we got some more Series 5 items coming. So you guys saw that we have Series 5 open up for pre-order right now. But we have more items coming for Series 5 staggered throughout the rest of the year, right after Series 5. So once Series 5 ships out around September, October, we're going to continue to have more new Series 5 items coming. And the first ones we're going to see are some reissues. I know you guys beg me for reissues because you're like, I missed this, I missed that, I missed this, I missed that. And we're always trying to get to new stuff, but we know that, it's good to kind of reissue some of the ones that are hard to get. So the one that we're reissuing is the Garrison Cavalry. Yeah. All right. So just like we've done in the past with our reissues, we are changing a few things on it. So while the previous offering was African American, we are going to do a Caucasian character this time. So this way you just have even more range of troopers to put with your Garrison guys. So this Garrison Cavalry Trooper will come on the new blister card for Series 5, and he will be coming sometime late summer or early fall. So that's the one reissue that we have. Hope you guys dig that one. Oh, wait, we have one more. So we're going to reissue Trigger. He is the most requested reissue that I have in the whole line. Supposedly he was hard to get, I guess, in Series 2 very long ago. But yeah, we're going to reissue him. I'm changing some things on the camo on his pants. He's sporting this new ink on his shoulder. And he will come on the blister card as well. So him and the Garrison are cool because they're the first figures that have appeared on both the box and now the blister cards. So it'll be a nice offering. And then the new items that we have for Series 5, we have... So Head Pack Alpha will be just like our previous tactical headgear. So it'll feature 10 heads. Most of these are all new tooling. So we have the Arctic Gas Mask. We have the Arctic Steel Brigade Commander. So I know Big Bad still has a few of the Arctic Steel Brigades left, so you'll be able to now have a commander. So if you haven't gotten one, make sure you go get one of those. We got some damaged Swarm Troopers, Steel Brigades, and Scarabs. We got a beat-up Carrack Head. We have a camoed out Condor that could go on that blowback body. We have a new Angry Rollout. We have blowback with the squinting sight eye with no camo, and then we have this angry trigger head coming out just in time to put on the reissue trigger body. Yeah. So there's some packaging, like I said, just like the tactical headgear, and then we have some more cool items. We have our first hand pack. So yeah. So this first hand pack, this is hand pack alpha. So it'll come with, how many are in there? 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 14 sets of hands in there. It's, black gloves and tan gloves that, go with the rest of our troopers that we put out. We got awesome stuff. People ask for trigger discipline hands, so I finally got those in there. Some new, we got C grips that go north and south. We got some salute hands. We got some middle finger hands in there. So, so those are fun. And then, we figured we'd do some flesh-colored ones as well for Hand Pack Bravo. So you got a bunch of new hands coming for all you customizers out there.
Thank you.
You got it. You got it. All right. What's next? I keep forgetting what slides are. See, normally I have the laptop up here so I could see what slide's coming up next. But now they have it all their control over there. So this is going to be a surprise for me. Oh, it's just the packaging. So we're gonna start moving away from closed boxes now because I really like the way the tactical head pack looked. You could see everything. So from now on, even with Series 5, with the gear packs and with the basic troopers, you're all gonna be able to see the items. So the gear packs will come in boxes like this. The basic troopers will come on blister cards, just like the rest of Series 5, but they'll be thinner, almost like the way Mattel does it with the WWE stuff. Their basic figures come on a smaller blister card, but it's important to see the product, and I wasn't really digging those closed boxes anymore. How many country fans we got in here? This is Texas. Yeah. Really? Oh, okay. Anybody know a really popular song by Brad Paisley?
I'm Gonna Miss Her?
No.
Tractor 6.
I'm wearing this hat for a promo shot.
How about, let's get a little mud on the tires. So we've got some Vanguard variants coming, and these will be coming with the rest of the delivery of the Vanguards in about 6 weeks. They will be on the water in 2 days, and then it'll take 6 weeks to get here, and we will start processing orders right away. But these muddy Vanguards will be a Valaverse exclusive. It's not going to be like a variant like, you have to like the Bone Collector. You'll be able to actually buy this one and know that you're getting the muddy variant. So for those of you that pre-ordered, and if you want an extra one, we will have the muddy ones available. And there's mud everywhere on this thing, like all over the bottom, on the back, on the sides. When I took my trip out to China at the beginning of the month, they did these as a surprise for me. I didn't ask for this. They just said, hey, we have something cool we want to show you. And they pulled these out, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. And I was like, well, how can we do that in the production run right now? So these will be limited to 500 of each color, so very limited run of these. But we were able to get them done really fast and get them into the main production that's going to be shipping out in a couple days. So hopefully you guys dig some Muddy Vanguards. Yeah. But that's not all for the Vanguard. So I've said it. I said that this thing isn't just going to be like a one-off and then it's on to the next thing. We're going to make it so that your Vanguard will constantly be evolving. So we've got a really cool upgrade kit. So we got a brush guard because the winch comes off and it plugs right in, but then the winch can plug right back into that. So again, the Vanguard is completely modular. We have some armored add-ons for the windshield. It'll be a new set of doors. They won't be all black. This is just a model. So there'll be added doors because you could remove the doors. So the kit will come with all this stuff to upgrade your Vanguard. They messed up on the model. So the open window is supposed to be on the passenger seat because you can attach the 240 either in the trunk and now on the door so that your rear passengers can shoot out the side. So that armor can pop out so that it can be open. And then you can pop the armor back in. So that's our Vanguard upgrade kit. All right. Wait, don't get too excited. What about a cow catcher? All right. So that'll be added to the kit as well, but you can also do a combo. So again, it's all the same ports that are on the winch so that everything can attach to each other so you can make some really ridiculous tactical Vanguard there for you. So yeah, so we don't have a timetable on this yet. China just got started on this, so we'll probably be announcing when this item will become available, probably around early 2025. What do we got next? So he's not here. He was supposed to be here. M. Vargo and his wife Zoe, they were supposed to be here. Unfortunately, they couldn't come. But this is something that kind of came up during one of our 3POA shows. And Michael's wife was asking for a pink one. So let's do a pink one. So this is an extremely limited run of just 50 pink Vanguards. So not sure how we're going to roll this one out, how we're going to make it available, just because of the incredibly limited numbers. But, we have to make sure that Zoe at least gets one because it was kind of her idea.
Will this come with grocery bags or?
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's the pink Vanguard. There's packaging. Packaging. And this one, so the pink Vanguard will not come with a pink driver. It's just the Vanguard for now because this was it was something very limited and something we threw together very fast. But I got to see this while I was in China. It's pretty epic. It's like you see this and then all of a sudden a pink one, which is really cool. But that is not the only pink thing we have coming. So we have, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is coming up in October. It's kind of a big deal for many people. And, at Valaverse, it's always important to kind of give back, giving back to you guys with price cuts or giving back to you guys with any sort of thing. But, I'm always looking for a way to kind of give back. And I wanted to do something special for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we have something special coming out with the proceeds of it going towards we're lining up the charity, a breast cancer charity in Rhode Island, a local one that's very good. So the item that we're going to have coming out for October is a pink steel. So we did a little tease. We had this figure at our booth. What show was that? Shop the Curiosity in Connecticut. And I said, let's just put it in the diorama and see if anybody notices. And a couple eagle-eyed people kind of took pictures of it and was like, what is that? But I knew that we were going to be announcing it here. So this is our charity breast cancer awareness, Pink Steel Brigade. Like I said, proceeds will be going towards this local Rhode Island charity, breast cancer charity. So something good that we're just trying to do and give back a little bit. So hope you guys dig this one because it was fun to do. So. Oh, Terrificon. Anybody coming to Terrificon? I know we're in Texas, so it's like who's coming to a show in Connecticut? Is anybody besides Ryan coming to the show in Connecticut? Oh, all of you should probably rethink it because we've got an exclusive for this show. We have the Elite Praetorian coming. This will be, Bone Collector was the first Series 5 figure you get, but the Praetorian, this will be the first Praetorian that you'll be able to get because it'll be a show exclusive before actual Series 5 ships, kind of like the Swarm Horde. So this is our translucent green Elite Praetorian that will be the show exclusive for Terrificon, and that's what he looks like. So you guys might want to rethink coming to the Northeast. So. But yeah, this is a cool one. I saw this one while I was in China. I have a model at the booth that if you guys want to see, I could show you. But yeah, he's a good one. So I'll see you guys at Terrificon. And then we also have Rhode Island Comic Con coming up. I'm sure those of you not coming to Terrificon probably aren't going to come to Rhode Island either. But I'm excited for this one. It's in my backyard, and this will be the biggest show that Valaverse has ever been at. See a lot of Hasbro employees there, which is going to be awesome. But this show is in November, and we have an exclusive for this show as well. So again, you should probably rethink those plans. Come up north, because we got a new Pandora coming. Yeah. This is, I was calling her Party Pandora for a while, but you guys know she's my favorite, so of course I'm going to do another Pandora. But I wanted just a badass, like, biker-looking Pandora, clad in leather. She's got her Devil's Grin patch on her back there. Gave her 2 new heads and interchangeable ponytails. She is a very, very fun figure. So come on up north and get those 2 figures, because they're good. But again, it's like they will be exclusive, but after the con season, Rhode Island Comic Con will be our last show of 2023, and then we'll put all of the exclusives on Valaverse.com. But it would be great for you guys to actually come there and get this figure in person. So that's not all for Pandora, because, hey, whose phone is that? Just kidding. So we have our next Action Point figure coming. So, yeah. So hope you guys are keeping those action points. Yes, sir. Yep. Because now you have the white version of Pandora coming. Yep, so there you go. Yeah, she looks cool in white. So it's that same Pandora, but in a white variant. And then for the, so for the mail away, we're going to do it the same way Condor was done. But this time we're going to have a variant, and you won't know if you're going to get her, just like Bone Collector. So we will do a bloody variant in the closed box, so you won't know which one you're getting when you mail away for her. We'll be changing it up slightly for the points. I think we're going to do a cheaper figure with more points, but also give this one an option so that you can buy her without points. She'll just be way more expensive to make sure that you guys are sending your points. We were thinking about doing that with Condor, but we started kind of late, so we couldn't backtrack. But I figured moving forward, we'll do the action points kind of like this when we do it. So also, we're thinking about once she goes up, Condor will then just be available to buy on the site. You won't need action points for him anymore, but he'll be at a premium price so that those of you that sent in points still get rewarded for sending your points. So that's her. She'll probably be coming sometime in the fall. We'll do that promo for when she gets released. So you excited for that next mail away? Yeah. Do you guys like the action point stuff? Do you like mailing away for something? It's fun? All right. Because it's a logistical nightmare. But it's so much fun. I mailed away for everything. So to be able to do this is really fun. All right. What do I have next? Oh, we have a Big Bad store exclusive for Series 5. Don't boo. This one's really good. This one's really good. And listen, it's I think it's up for pre-order starting at noon today. Yeah. It's a Night Op Senshi. Yeah. Yep. So this is a very cool exclusive that I'm doing for Big Bad. They're great partners. They did, the Night Op Steel Raid, so it was kind of fitting to do a Night Op Senshi. And he's cool. He's got this, awesome, cool face, like Oni face paint on, and he's pretty rad. So I believe they have it so that he will go up for pre-order today at noon. So just check their site. If it's not right at noon, it'll definitely be today, but we coordinated so that you could start pre-ordering. So those of you that pre-ordered Series 5 with Big Bad, you can just add this to your order and he'll ship out at the same time. So, what is next? Oh, we got some sneak peeks for 2025. This is just going to be stuff that I've been working on. We don't have it set for items yet, but it is stuff that will be coming. So stuff that I got to see while I was in China, which is very cool. We got, so we got flocking that we're looking at doing, so real facial hair and head hair and stuff like that on 6-inch figures. We've got vac metal that we're looking at doing, and then I have no idea what those grenades are. But so just some very cool stuff that we are looking at bringing into the line. I've lots of new things coming and looking at always expanding the offerings that we're giving you guys. So. And also looking at what people aren't doing. It's I haven't seen flocking on a 6-inch figure ever, or lately. So, I did one when I was at Hasbro. I had to beg to do it. It was Moon Boy for the collector's vault for San Diego Comic-Con. And I was I want to do flocking. I never done flocking before, and they hated doing flocking. But I was now we're gonna do it. And I pushed and pushed and pushed, and we got it done. But then I was like, hey, can we do it like on like a figure's face, like facial hair? And it took a couple rounds. They sent me some where he had like this big giant beard and like a big afro, but we kind of narrowed it down, and we got to like this level. And I was like, well, that actually looks good. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the flogging? You think that's cool? Yeah. So yeah, cool stuff. And then we're winding down. I'm flying through this stuff. We have some new backpacks coming. Yeah, it's been a while since I had some new backpacks come out. A whole new range of backpacks coming. All of them open up like our previous ones. We got some cool comms backpacks. Communication stuff is really cool with shoulder stuff. So definitely doing some more backpacks, more functional things with backpacks. So this is just a taste of what's to come. Of course, we have new weapons coming. We're gonna keep being the leader in 6-inch weapons, and we've got a whole ton coming. So Mark from Mark II Designs did these up for me. Whole array of new weapons. Kind of the star of that is that small double-barreled shotgun that will break open. Yep. It will break open. It's got its own custom muzzle flash for it, so that's a real fun one. And then the really, really awesome weapon we have coming is a rocket launcher. So we have a rocket launcher with correct blast effects, front and back. And this rocket launcher will also have its own case with missiles in it. So I'll break out the model down at the booth, and I'll show you guys. This one's really cool. Again, not sure when these are coming, but these are all coming for 2025. All these new weapons, backpacks, rocket launchers, flocked heads, that sort of thing. So 2025 is going to be big. Also, it's like Series 6 and 7 are coming, and I haven't shown any of that yet. So, yeah. But we also have something else coming that we're thinking of. How many statue fans, how many collectors we got for statues? All right, not many. But would you guys buy a Pandora statue? Yeah. Okay. This was something I just threw together. I was like, let me see what a Pandora statue would look like. Just constantly playing around with ideas of new things, new offerings for different fans. But we put together this cool Pandora statue. But again, it's like this is the kind of thing there. We do this to gauge like fan interest. So it's like if there's interest there, we'll do it. If not, just be something cool that we explored. But maybe I'll just make one for myself. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. And then, was there something about another vehicle? All right, thanks for coming. All right, see you guys later. So, I have a little 360 video I'm going to show, but I feel like it would probably just be better to just show what it is, right? I give you the Swarm Locust. Single seater, Swarm vehicle. I think it fit inside. They almost ride it like a motorcycle. And that's it.
Outdone yourself, man. That is awesome.
That's cool.
And then this is what it looks like. So it'll have missile attachments on the back, so you could have just regular missiles or the flares coming out, blast effect for the gun in the front. The wings and the cockpit will all be translucent. So very, very cool vehicle. But yeah, we've been working on this one for a while, and I saw that the model in China, and then about a week ago, I was like, man, it'd actually be really cool to have the model here. So I said to them, hey guys, you want to send that model to me? So came all the way from China just to show you guys. So I think it's awesome. And then we have a pilot for the Locust. Or actually, sorry, I jumped ahead. So this is when I got to see it in China. Here's the model. They, put it on top of the Vanguard so you can see size, but you guys get to see it right here. But here's the Locust pilot. I finished that on the plane to China because I was like, oh, well, we have the model going. I guess I should probably get going on the pilot. But I wanted something really, really cool that fit the aesthetic of that vehicle, something, you know, very, very different from what the previous Swarm offerings were. And, you know, I kind of had this idea of just a cool undersuit with these armor panels and a bunch of straps, like a Liefeld character. So, and then, that's a lot of straps, right? And then, you know, translucent heads just like they always come with. So that is, I don't have the name for this pilot yet, but it'll be something equally as cool as the Swarm Locust. But that's it. All right, so that's all I got, guys. That was all the reveals. So we finished that pretty quick. So I guess I'll just open it up to questions from you guys. I think they have a microphone or so. Do you guys have a mic that come around? Or
So, just out of curiosity, when will we get something like a Dark Crusader, you know, for Action Force, maybe with a cape and slightly cowled head with no?
I don't think I'm getting into the superheroes anytime soon.
Go fuck myself.
Now we got to bleep that out for the video.
You're welcome. Take that
I got one for you, Bobby. You showed us the muddy variant.
Yep.
And then you showed us all the upgrades with the brush guard and the cow pusher.
Yep.
Are you gonna make a muddy version to go with the muddy vehicles?
Probably. Probably. Right? It wouldn't make sense, right? So, Jeff?
Flight stand for the Locust?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So, yeah, because you can have a flying vehicle, you know, and it's like I liked what they did with the Dragonfly. You could put it on this big flight stand. I want a more functional flight stand, so I'm looking at options of doing it almost like a movable flight stand, kind of like, you know, the stands that come with, you know, import figures. But yes, it will have a flight stand.
The head packs and the hand packs, are those expected to be the same price as the previous head packs?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, the head pack will be 20. I think the hand pack will probably be less. I have to look at the pricing, but I think it's less than the head packs. So
The hand packs, are you going to have it for females as well, or just the males?
possibly. I'll start with the male stuff, and then, you know, venture into more of the female stuff if that works. I know people are asking for gas mask heads for the females, so maybe we'll start, you know, doing more of that if you guys really like the stuff that we're doing for the male figures.
It's legitimate, I promise this time. So, what about like a fan vote for the Swarm Trooper pilot's name? Like, you all been following you for so many years, maybe put out suggestions and we vote on the name.
That's an interesting idea. It's tough with that kind of stuff because you have to make sure you have the right kind of, you know, releases for that. That's why, like, I never ask for unsolicited ideas.
Right.
Because once you start getting into that realm, then someone's like, well, I name that. It's, you know, and then it becomes like a muddy mess. So, but also it's like I'm really selfish and they're my characters, so I like to come up with all that stuff. So, yeah.
The pink Vanguard.
Yep.
What color is the driver going to be? His camo.
So I said before that no driver comes with that Vanguard. Yeah.
Use the pink steel brigade.
You can use the pink steel brigade. Yep.
Will you be doing any underwater type?
Yes, I have underwater and like air characters coming. No space. Well, I mean, line's dying anyway. Might as well go to space. So, yeah, Goon.
So, for the backpacks, have you thought of maybe making an attachment for the gas masks, like a PAPR? It's like a pressurized gas filter system that you attach to the gas mask.
Oh, gotcha.
It actually pumps air into the mask.
Oh, I'd have to find a way to have that attached to the helmet, but it's an I'll look into it. It's an interesting idea. So,
Price point of the Locust, do you have an
we don't have it yet, but I'm pushing very hard for it to be under $100. Yeah. I'm not saying we're going to get there. I'm saying I'm being very, very aggressive with our new factory to get us to that point. So, and it's one of those things where if they can't, we're going to, you know, we have a bunch of other factories that we're working with now. You know, I did hire my new VP of business development, and he's a pit bull. So, You know, I send him out to the factories, and he gets us really good pricing. So, yeah, it's like that's always going to be the goal, is to get you guys the best price possible. And, you know, seeing like what other competitors are doing with some of their vehicles and stuff like that, it's like, okay, well, that's good because I can see what they're doing, and I'm like, well, I'm going to do it for a lot less. So,
Maybe an Atlas-sized steel brigade. I mean,
That's
New
cool.
Orleans, you got a bazooka coming. It'd be kind of neat.
that would be cool. You know, doing the big characters is cool, but now it's like, well, all the gear fits like all the males. Now I bring an Atlas, and now it's like, well, now it's all custom gear. But maybe I'll start doing, you know, that next size up. You know, it would be cool to do like a big heavy weapons kind of steel brigade. So maybe. So hold on, my thought.
Any updates on more media, expanding on the lore?
Yes. So if you guys saw, I did hire my VP of content, Michael Kelly, who came from Hasbro. He was their senior VP of publishing. Michael's working very hard on, you know, getting all sorts of different options. He's going to be in charge of doing publishing as far as comics, novels, anything in that realm, trading cards, animation. So he was brought in for a very specific role, and he's very good at what he does. So yes, there will be much more coming as far as like content. So, Michael.
All right, first off, I wanted to say I really appreciate that you're getting behind the Breast Cancer Foundation. I'm all for that. As some of the guys know in the community, my mother passed away from breast cancer in 2021. I saw that you had the ribbon on the Steel Brigade.
Yeah.
Are you also doing it for the Pink Vanguard? Is that going toward breast cancer?
No. The Pink Vanguard was a separate kind of item that we had started, and then it kind of led me to start thinking about doing something with the Steel
Well, I
Brigade.
appreciate what you're doing.
You got it. Happy to do it.
Buddy Vanguard,
Yeah.
same price point as the regular Vanguard, and does it come with the same stuff, or what, turrets?
Yeah, it comes with the same stuff because the turret, the missile launcher comes with the pre-order one. So this one will be just like the in-stock offering. It'll come with the turret, the driver. I haven't worked that out yet because I'm not sure when it's going to get released or how I'm going to put it up yet. But once, you know, I got 6 weeks to figure that out. But I'll be making announcements on it. Yeah.
Going forward, will there be any weapons attachments or accessories to the Locust?
Probably. I mean, if I'm, you know, I try to look at doing, you know, everything modular, just like doing the upgrades on the Vanguard. So I definitely would probably plan to do different weapon attachments for the Locust as well.
Bobby, as an action figure collector and a child at heart, how proud are you of what you've created?
My wife always tells me, she's like, you gotta stop and like take a step back and look at what you did, because I'm always like moving forward, and because I'm going at such a fast pace and doing so much, I never really like kind of stop and enjoy it. Sometimes the shows are where I do, like coming to the shows and seeing you guys and talking with you guys, and you know, hearing like, you know, a fan said, hey, I'm a 12-inch collector, and I got into your line, and you're the first 6-inch stuff I got, or you know, or someone said, you know, I just started collecting this year, and your stuff was some of the first stuff I got. Like, that's really cool. Like, that means a lot to me. So it's like I'm super proud of what the line has become, you know, because it's still like a shock to me that, you know, here we are 4 years later, and it's just, the line just keeps getting bigger. It's never like plateaued. It just keeps getting bigger. And so many new fans and customers, you know, we have all this data we do on our site, and we can see who like first-time customers are, and it's like that number grows every month with our orders. So it's pretty awesome. You know, I'm very humbled by what this has become. I don't want to get too emotional about it, but it's pretty awesome. So, and that's all thanks to you guys. So the labels that come with the Vanguard, we ordered a crap ton of extra ones. So we'll have the labels to sell in case you want to just do new labels or different versions or just more of them. We'll have them on the site when the Vanguards go up as well. So you can buy more labels. Yeah.
Maybe potential swarm gear packs in the future?
Yeah. I mean, we're always doing gear packs, and we're always doing more figures. So, we haven't done a Swarm. Well, we did a Swarm gear pack, but we have some other ones. We also have a Praetorian coming, so maybe a Praetorian gear pack is coming.
Any plans to reissue the earlier series male gear packs, specifically like in black?
Probably not, because I want to start getting into our new tooling library. It's like we had some really great use of those first couple of year figures and gear packs and stuff, but we've used them a bunch, and I think it's time to kind of move on. So if we do another sort of special ops trooper, special ops gear, it'll be the newer gear that we're using.
You mentioned that you're going to go to the bubble or
the blister, yep,
for the gear,
or the window, yeah.
Things like that. Are we going to lose the artwork of like the characters wearing, or is it?
Yeah, probably. It is, but it's at the end of the day, I got in trouble for this at Hasbro a lot. It's like people aren't buying the item for the packaging; they're buying it for what's inside. So to me, it's like I'm always going to put more. Like I want you to see the item, which it sucks because it's like where's Quentin? Quentin does our file card artwork. He does amazing art. So it's like you want to show that, but at the same time, it's just like with the window, it's like to me sometimes it's more important to show the item you're getting. And with those closed boxes, with us, venturing out into retail space now, at retail, it doesn't always register like what is in the box when it's a closed box. We saw what happened with Hasbro with all their closed box stuff. It's like the messaging was all off. You didn't know what you were getting half the time. So it's important to really show what's inside of it.
Okay, so follow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Follow up on that then. Can we get a scrapbooking set?
ask this guy down here.
Is there any word on the movie?
So I had a feeling this question was going to come up. So when the writer's strike happened earlier this year, like everything kind of halted to stop. And then, it was kind of frustrating because nothing was happening. But then just recently, a bunch of stuff happened. Like I got a crazy text message from someone about an actor who wanted to be in the movie. And I showed this guy and his jaw just dropped. So I actually, at 11:45 today, I have to go back to the hotel because we have a Zoom call with movie-related stuff. Very important. So there's probably going to be major movie announcement stuff within the next couple of months because of how fast it's now happening. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah. Yep.
Kind of two questions, if that's cool.
No, you just get one. No, you can ask two.
So I love that you're bringing the Garrison back with the trooper and changing the ethnicity. Any future Garrison variations, like variant types?
Yeah. Same thing with like all the factions we're doing. It's like I don't want to just offer just one option for these factions, because I want you to be able to like troop build these factions. So there's gonna be more Garrison coming, more Swarm coming, more of Pandora's crew coming. So yeah. What was the second part?
Second question: if you ever do an animated series, can you have like Quentin Bedwell do all the characters?
I know, right? I know. He does great stuff. Jeff?
So the vehicles, the characters, the gear packs, everything is so awesome, but for world building, have you thought about small things like a bivouac tent set or, like a little checkpoint?
Yep.
Or a motorcycle or something like a snowmobile? Smaller, easier things that, you can add and build things.
Yeah, I love those small play sets. And it's just it's just a matter of like what is an iconic one to do because we're still building the world. So it's like we haven't introduced like, the Swarms base or Action Force base or things like that. So it's kind of like, well, what do you do? I've been like struggling with that. It's also like, 6-inch vehicles are hard enough. Trying to do like a 6-inch play set or mini play set is really tough. However, I do have something in the works, kind of like a testing of the concept. So we'll see how that pans out.
Right, and if those things, in some respect, if they were modular, you could buy one or you could buy multiples and kind of build them out.
Already ahead of you.
Is there going to be a way to put additional troops on the side of the Locust at any point?
I made it as just a single troop vehicle, just because it's smaller. So there's nothing in that that planned yet. I did kind of have this cool idea of like putting a rappel line, so like it can dangle a guy and then drop them really quick. But they're more of like a fast support vehicle rather than like a troop carrier.
So for the bad guys, we have a lot of army builder characters.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to be getting like more named bad guys?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
I remember from like when we went to like Joe Fest, you said that Series 6 might have Pandora's brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did. Didn't I just say? I thought I just said something about Pandora's crew. So, yeah, she's got a pretty cool crew. There's one character in her crew that I started working on that is probably one of the most fun characters I've like worked on. Like, you know, and that's hard to say because of all the ones that are really fun. But I started like working on, I'm like, wow, this guy is awesome. So, yeah, because I want to expand like her storyline and, you know, with her brother and stuff like that.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Any update on when we might see these in retail?
We are working on that. Like I mentioned, my pit bull that I brought on. He's been having active discussions with Walmart and Target. It's tough because Walmart and Target are actually trying to move away from physical locations and they're trying to get everyone on to online. But you know, so it's like a messy thing to deal with because it's like, well, you have tons of retail locations. Let's get us in retail. But Target's supposedly putting a lot more stock into that collector area. Like they're going to be blowing that out. I think they're going to be getting rid of DVDs and CDs, and then they'll have all this extra space for collector-focused stuff. So there'll be more room, and they'll need to populate that with some items, and we'll make sure that they have them. So
When the movie comes out, will the line move toward movie characters or stay with the comic or both?
it would probably do both. Like, you know, but again, it's not like with like Legends where you have comic accurate characters and then movie characters. Yeah, they're the same size and they fit together. But my characters are all very realistic anyway. They're all very grounded. So any movie characters would fit seamlessly in with the core line anyway.
So, you know, everybody loved the Vamp and the Stinger. Will we see something like a Garrison or Pandora's Crew co-opted Vanguard or something like that?
They might have their own vehicle. All right. Is that it? Oh, more?
Do you have any thoughts on maybe doing like a medic?
We have a medic coming in Series 6. Yeah.
I just wanted to say something sweet. As somebody that's kind of like grown up with a lot of the toys that you've designed, it's really awesome to find out who that person is that has like designed those toys and still make really impressive work and also cultivated this amazing community. Like, I just want to say thank you, man. Like, you shaped up who I am today with the toys that you've designed and made. And I just think you're really sweet and awesome.
Thanks, Goon. Thanks. Listen, you guys, I said it. I say it all the time. I have the best fans. You guys are awesome. You know, it's such a great community. Look at what happened over this weekend with people paying it forward. You know, Jeff started it out, you know, paying for some people's bone collectors, and then people just paying it forward after that. It's like that was something I'd never seen at a convention before. You never see that at anyone's booth or at a Hasbro or Mattel booth. Like, that was pretty epic. But you guys are awesome for that. You know, so it's like, it's easy to do this stuff when you guys care so much about it. So, you know, it's not like I'm just like, oh, I'm just going on my drive. It's just like, no, you guys like fuel the drive that I have to make this line. So to me, it's like a big thank you to you guys. So, yeah. You know, but also like it's an interesting point you made, like, you know, meeting me who's made the toys that you're buying. But I was in the panel yesterday, and I've seen these guys tons of times, and I've worked with some of them, and friends with some of them. Like, watching the Hasbro Legends panel up here and hearing them just talk about, you know, line I grew up with and loved. And it's just like, wow, like, that's pretty awesome. Like, me as a toy designer and toy manufacturer, like, watching that was pretty cool. And then to come in here and hear that, it's like full circle. It's pretty awesome. So,
Welcome, Bobby.
thank you. All right, guys, thank you.
It's time for action. Action Force Series 5, the all-new premium action figure line from Valaverse is here. The Action Force team is introducing some new recruits with Atlas, Senshi, and Sidewinder. Every good unit starts with a great leader. Now we finally get to see who's barking all the orders at the Action Force team. Colonel Siege, the leader of Action Force, is also part of Series 5. All of these new heavy hitters will be needed on the Action Force team because there's a new threat on the horizon. Built inside the secret walls of Crimson Shadow Technologies, a new android security force is born. The Praetorians have now been unleashed. Of course, it wouldn't be a new Action Force series without new basic troopers, gear packs, and a new arsenal of weapons. Head over to Valaverse.com right now to get your pre-order in for Action Force Series 5, arriving later this year. Action Force Series 5 by Valaverse.